morning, everyone. What an honor it is today to see this room filled with such exceptional leaders, industry pioneers, and business minds. My name is Forum Shah, and today it is my distinct pleasure to be a host for the Golden Aim Award ceremony. Today, we celebrate the relentless pursuit of excellence that thrives growth across India and Asia. Our theme is Vision Beyond the Horizon, leading the next decade. As Colin Powell simply stated, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Today, we are all gathered here to celebrate this hard work. To our distinguished guests, the esteemed members of FQEC, and most importantly, you, the nominees, thank you so much for your presence and your contribution. This is what defines this event today. Now, let's commence this event officially. For that, I request all the attendees to please rise so we can pay tribute to the nations that championed the success. We will have the national anthem of UAE followed by the national anthem of India. So can we please rise up?
तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा
जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय
Thank you. Please be seated. The Golden Aim Awards, instituted by the FQEC, are the definitive honor for business professionals driving immense growth and excellence across Asia and India. To share the guiding philosophy behind this excellent institution, it is my honor to invite the director, co-founder, and CEO, Mr. Azharuddin Farooqi, to the podium for his opening remarks.
Good morning to everyone. Hi, this is Mohammad Azharuddin Faruqi and CEO and co-founder of Dinergic Business Solutions and co-founder of Golden Aim Conference and Awards. And I'm very thankful to the UAE government to give us an opportunity. And my company, Dinergic Business Solutions, we are doing the manufacturing unit. I have the manufacturing unit in the Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru, Delhi, West Bengal, and we supply our product to the international level in UAE, Indonesia, and I'm such an honor to have you all to present in this today's event. And I'm very thankful to the Golden Aim to give us a chance to be a partner of this prestigious event where the professionals and thought leaders share their views and knowledges. And thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. And over to you, Miss. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Faruqi, for setting such an inspiring and focused trajectory to our day. We would like to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Ahmed Al Awadi, and we request him to please join us on the stage for a token of appreciation. For this, we would like our event director, Sachi Mehta, and our co-founder, Mr. Faruqi to join us for giving him a token of appreciation.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Al Awadi. I'm a businessman and artist at the same time, fine art artist. Thank you for having me here. I congratulate all the organizers and congratulations to award winners. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Next, we move on to an important part of this event today. It's a privilege to welcome you all today for the panel discussion on the importance of AI and digitization in the healthcare industry. Featuring our panelists today are Dr. Tanya Buki Rohatgi, Colonel Dr. Rajiv Manali, Dr. Naveel Prasad, and Dr. Daphne Soros. Can we please invite them on stage? Around the world, and especially in countries like the UAE and India, healthcare is undergoing a remarkable transformation. AI, data analytics, and digital health platforms are now redefining how we diagnose, treat, and even prevent diseases. Today, we are joined by amazing 4 distinguished leaders from the healthcare ecosystem representing medical practice, hospital administration, health tech innovation, and regulatory policy to explore how AI can bridge gaps, enhance efficiency, and ensure better patient care while maintaining ethics and empathy at the heart of healthcare. Let us now begin our conversation by hearing their insights on how AI and digital transformation are reshaping the future of health. Take mic.
Why don't you start? Good morning, and first of all, we'd like to thank organization and all people involved here for giving this opportunity. The digitization and innovation is changing the complete healthcare system, whether it is in Asia or globally. So, few things I would like to mention from my own experience is that now patients are getting better care, lot of data is created, and which is aiding doctors to decide the things to make it faster. I am from the technology background. I can tell you many of the devices are coming where earlier it used to take maybe few days to decide what type of treatment to be given. It can be done now within few seconds actually. One is the biggest change is happening in the world from normal interactive or intervention type of disease to preventive thing actually, which is changing a lot of things in the healthcare because of technology and innovation. I would like to continue with other questions. If you have.
Okay, as far as the topic is concerned about innovation and obviously technology, technology is really ruling the world right now. If you are not immersed in technology, you cannot innovate. It both goes hand in hand. But at the same time, we must not forget the impact it is having on human health. It's the most ideal topic for today's event that yes, healthcare is prime and we need to create a right balance in whatever we are doing and not be carried away. As far as I see it, is that our brains are getting rusty with technology because technology does everything. But please don't forget, technology cannot replace human beings. Thank you.
Let me first of all introduce myself. I'm Colonel Rajiv Manali. I think by mistake, doctor has also been prefixed to my name here. I am not a doctor, I am a simple soldier. And I think I am qualified to speak on matters of healthcare because I've been trained to kill and to kill for my country when needed. But since my superannuation, I'm in a field which is doing exactly opposite to what I was doing earlier or what I was supposed to be doing earlier. And now I'm into the business of saving lives. I am the MD and CEO of a hospital, a multi-super speciality hospital in Trivandrum, Kerala. Now, since we are talking about AI and innovation in the field of healthcare sector, I think there are some very important landmarks which we have come to recognize as we take our minds back. Technology today leads the way in healthcare. If you look at about 15 years back or 20 years back, the technology that was there and what is available today is really, there's a paradigm shift. Every field of healthcare, you talk about surgeries, you talk about diagnostics, you talk about even management of hospitals, HIS systems. Everywhere there's been invasion of technology and all for the good. And to talk about innovation again, I think COVID period has brought in so many more changes. I believe that whenever humanity has been faced with difficulty, we have bounced back, doing much more and producing much more and coming out much more successful than ever before. Now, what has COVID done to us? We have sprung back with so much of vigor, vitality, and energy. The vaccines that have been produced in those 2.5, 3 years, never ever did humanity think that it was possible. Vaccines, they say it normally takes about 7 to 9 years to produce, clinically test it, and also see that everything is perfect before it can be introduced into the clinical field. And during COVID, we the humanity as a whole has been able to save lakhs of lives because of the vaccines produced all over, including in India, where Indian vaccines have done extremely well, and more so, having helped about 80 or to 90 countries across the globe by providing vaccines. So I'm just talking about one aspect where a difficult period which we faced in the recent history, which has brought about so much of a change. Now, talking about AI, I think we are in that cusp of change, and we still do not have a clear idea as to what are we going to see in the next decade or so. There's so much change happening, so many new things are happening, whether it be in the field of robotic surgeries, whether it be in the field of diagnostics. I think a time will come when surgeries will be done remotely. A patient in Africa may be treated by a doctor surgery may be performed by a doctor in India by using remote control. I'm just giving you an example. This could happen.
It's happened actually already.
Okay, fantastic.
So,
So we are,
I am a doctor, so
Yeah.
I will, I think, marry a bit of what both of you have said. So I'm from Max Healthcare in India, and there was a pediatric surgery which was performed just as you're saying. And this is how it's going to revolutionize healthcare. But a bit of what ma'am has said, that behind everything is the human mind. And I think the best magic would be if you use your own neurons along with what AI has to offer you. So yes, we have fantastic options coming up with AI, with the robotic system, with the algorithms. And I think a certain level of medicine will change. For example, the initial assessment. So China has got these booths where you will come across and it will analyze you. It will write from your vitals to your basic health assessment to going through your investigations, what's happened in the last few months, make out a chart and make it easier really for your doctor and especially your specialist. So for you to use AI as an adjunct to your doctor would be fantastic. Now, I am an IVF specialist, so there are things in the lab, for example, the embryos. We all come from a single cell, which develops finally into who we are today. To pick out the best one from the machine is actually AI-based algorithms. So again, you use your AI as an added tool to give the best possible treatment for your patients. And I think that's what all of us are here today, even the patients. When we want a doctor, we still do want that human touch. So I know from personal experience, you can have the best systems, but there's nothing like the touch of a human hand. There's nothing like the kindness that you see in the eyes and the faith that you see when your doctor is assessing you and in giving you that treatment. So maybe it's a bit of the old school to the new school, which will be married together. And you never know. There will be a time where we will be extinct. And actually, it'll be the robots taking over the complete medical field. But as of now, I think doctors very much, if we're not upgraded and using the AI, we will not be giving our patients the best treatment. But at the same time, we have to still maintain our own clinical skills, what we have learned. We cannot let go of how we've learned to assess our patients, right from the fact when you see a patient walk into your room, you make a diagnosis. From medicine, you look at a patient, how they sit, how they stand, how they approach you. Good old days, how they pick up a pen, how they write, how are you looking at their connections, how they're conducting themselves was also a basic way of how you created your initial assessment. So I think both will go together and take our field in a yet new direction.
Thank you. It was, I think, great way of telling the things in a very, very nice way, actually. Thank you, Doctor. I would like to say one more thing, like because of AI and innovation, the medicine also may be more personalized. And by using 3D technology, we'll be able to print different organs, actually. Currently, we are talking about lifespan, how many years you are going to live, but more will be towards health span.
Yeah.
A person can decide how many years you would like to live actually. You can decide. Okay, whether you want to live 100 years or 150 years. Okay, and means you are taking control of when you want to die actually. This is going to change because of technology. And the doctors are doing a great job, and they are also facing some tough questions from the patient, because before a patient comes to a doctor, they may be checking everything in the internet or AI.
ChatGPT.
Yes. Okay,
You
so
want
that
to
may be
have
also
a
very
sheet
tough
of
actually.
ChatGPT with you,
Yeah. So it is basically a personalized touch with the technology actually. But a country like India, the technology, what is happening, we can give a best treatment to the rural areas actually, people very far. And when we go to western part of the world, they have to wait for many days to get a treatment. But in India, because of technology, the way it is going, they can immediately move to a doctor and get advice also, right? That is also a big change happening. And in India also, for countries' growth, going to be the third highest GDP in the world, one factor will be healthcare actually, how we are going to do it next 5 years or 10 years. And government also putting all the efforts towards that. Currently, I think almost 2 lakhs people are passing out in MBBS and other courses, which we would like to, I think, multiply it in next 5 years, which also will change the situation now. Number of beds are increasing. By using the technology, what happens is that preventive healthcare is given a lot of importance actually. So that was one of the good factor because of technology and innovation. That's all from my side.
Humans are longing for love, care, and empathy. The effects of the human touch cannot be replaced, and most of the causes of any illness is lack of attention, lack of want, and no one listening to them. There is healing in just listening to someone. That's why my profession is the most successful. NLP coaches are doing well. Why? Because we hold space for our clients and we just listen to you, say whatever you want. We will never judge you. We are there to help you and guide you along the road. And as doctors rightly said, when a patient walks in, that's part of our expertise, that yes, she should assess what kind of person, what that person is going through. If the doctor's not doing that, then there's a lot of questions to think about. And I think what is also important is that people understand there is something known as the gut brain. Okay? When you say you're going to see a psychologist, as nowadays is something very common, my personal experience, if ever the doctors can't diagnose what's the issue, go see a neurologist, go see a psychiatrist. Now, from the times that we have been raised, going to a psychiatrist means you're crack in the head. You've lost your mind, right? But that's not the case. It's okay to see a psychiatrist. It's okay to see a neurologist because your brain is the thing that rules your whole body. And certain situations of life, even when you do not want to think, like I was speaking to one doctor this morning, and we were just discussing that your subconscious mind is so intelligent, it retains things even when you're not wanting to pay attention, it is there, which adds to the word known, which in today's times even children have learned, a new word known as stress and depression. Every person has got it. The only thing was that when we were growing up, you never knew the word stress, and if you ever came up with that stress, with that, something else would come up, and that would be the slipper for you. So this is something that people are suffering. It goes hand in hand, and if ever a doctor, like she said, she's not judging the person, please. She's trying to find, because there's a lot of clues, even when we analyze, as a counselor, when I look at the person, the way they are sitting, feet crossed, leg crossed, arm crossed, eyes looking here, looking there. We already know what's happening a lot because we are trained in that. So please remove this from your mind, that because you have to see a neurologist or psychiatrist, you're sick in your head. You are not. They are there just to help you. And please cooperate in sharing things with your doctor, because no greater friend you can have than your doctor, who's a sister, a brother, a mother, a father to you, and they will not sell their profession. Although some are selling the profession, sorry to say, this world has become all about money. They will sell even their own parents and their own loved ones for the sake of money. But genuine people still exist in this world. Seek for the genuine and stick to the doctor that you love, because mental health rules your overall health care. And as the doctor said about deciding how long you want to keep your health going, it's all supported with your thinking. Thank you.
I would like to highlight another area where a lot of changes are going to come in, that is the genetic studies. Our DNAs carry so much of wealth of information about us, our past, and what our future could be as well. And it is amazing the way things are going to evolve. Genetic studies and follow-up thereon could prevent diseases to a great extent. It is right now, it all look like science fiction or healthcare fiction or things like that, but it is not. Already, genealogy has become a very important aspect of even prevention and also diagnosing diseases. Lifestyle diseases can be managed much better if there is a genetic study and the genetic study report is accompanying the same. So there's so much happening. Likewise in diagnostics, your MRIs, CTs, X-rays and all that may be a thing of the past. Lots of new things are going to happen because it even defies imagination. What is going to be the shape of healthcare with AI, technology all coming in, it really defies imagination. We can only see what's going to happen, and it's happening so fast. The changes are happening so fast that we would almost be swept away if we don't remain abreast of what is happening.
You're very right, actually. So we're now not only in personalized medicine, but in targeted therapies. So we all know that oncology is also a field where targeted therapy is coming up. In my field, in fertility, there is targeted treatment which is there, and genomics is a huge part of who we are. So we all have a part of our body which is basically defined by our genome. But there is also what we call as inherited because of the environment or the epigenetics. So there's something we cannot change, and there are things which we can change. And I think AI will play with both, and we will have very soon not only targeted treatment, but also, as you said, you can literally map out everything you want for yourself and how you want it in the future. But I always say that what we have is a gift from the universe. So we have to learn to even deal with it very gently. We have to worship our own self. So we are capable of understanding what is right and wrong within us and to move ahead in a very mindful space. The younger generation feel that there is everything and anything we can play in with our own DNA, maybe in generations to come. But as of now, we know what are the effects of even the environment. Even if we are going to look at things, we've moved from plastics, from AHA to BHA, we're moving to our water, to our soil, we're looking at the radiation effects in the environment, it is affecting all of us. Cancers are coming in earlier, sooner, they're having long-term effects. There's an effect which happens at the level of cells, which is beyond the genome. So I think we have to know how we can modulate health, but also at the same time how we can preserve our own health. So I think it has to be a balance. With AI, I think there's another field, which is education. Really, education and healthcare is what the future is. And as of today, we can sit here and we can educate everybody around the world from any continent because of the fact of our social networks. And I think also with the way medicine and medical students are going to learn, rather from the dictum of the teaching one-to-one, from classrooms, we are also going into AI. There's pluses and minuses of both. And I think as healthcare is going to be revolutionized, so is education going to be revolutionized. I learned by actually working on cadavers. I think there will be a time, there will be no cadaver that you're going to cut up. They're going to be 3D models that you're going to learn on. So I think anyway we've seen the changes. When you look at a heart, by the time I was learning, the anatomy was on real organs. Now we have 3D structures. When we look at embryology, we have 3D models. So there are things which you have to match old to the new, and make the best of both fields. And then I think we will be in an era which will, as you said, probably unimaginable.
Thank you so much. I think all of you have covered. I think all of you covered most of the areas. One thing I would like to say, that one of the biggest challenge in healthcare is the escalating cost of healthcare. But by using the technology, I think cost is coming down. There's the one future I'm looking at.
Maybe.
You would like to say
May not
something?
be. Depends. Still, open surgery is cheaper than laparoscopic surgery, is cheaper than a robotic surgery, and it would be cheaper than an AI, unless it is made so widespread and easily available. So again, it depends if you're looking, so I'll speak as a doctor from the heart. I'm not a corporate person, but corporate healthcare has to make sure then it is widespread for everybody at a cost which is affordable and which is same for all. So if you're going to say that this technology really improves the healthcare, then we should make it widespread for everybody to be available at the masses, to the masses. And then I think we do our job as really healthcare professionals by providing the best medical care as the most affordable medical care. And in time, you're very right, that will be the future. But as of now, as there is a level of innovation, now if someone has invested to make that innovation come to reality, till it's subsidized, the cost is slightly higher than what it would be to the general masses. But what I'm happy to know that even in India, even at our government hospital, there are robotic machines which are there for everybody. So I think very soon, the corporate and the government systems are going to match each other, and even the common man is going to get the best healthcare at the most affordable cost. So that is where true healthcare is at its best. What is the best surgery? So not everybody would need a robotic surgery, but if you need a robotic dissection of your lymph nodes, then everybody who has cancer should avail that. If there is an AI which is going to choose the best embryo for my patient, then it should be same for all. And I think soon that time will come, because that is going to be the healthcare. Everybody will move, both the government and the corporate will be head to head. And really that's what we're looking at.
Another aspect which I would like to highlight is, with all these changes coming in, technology, AI and all that, there has to be a constant effort to create and retain awareness. Imagine the public, if they were aware of all that is happening, all that is available, all that could be available, I think they will be in a much better position to take a informed decision as to what they should go in for. Doctor just mentioned regarding open surgeries and robotic surgeries and laparoscopic surgeries and all that. Well, is there adequate information awareness available? I feel that we have to work on this a little more and create that awareness whereby an individual seeking help can take an informed decision. He can be a part of the decision making, not leaving it to the doctor alone. He can contribute, he can decide, he can be advised correctly and do things the right way. Along with this awareness is that stress has to be given on prevention. It is one thing, curing is one thing, but prevention is always better, like the old adage says. And it is possible to prevent most of the diseases if our lifestyles can be managed. That is something which we still do not know as to what damage is our cell phone doing to us. We really do not know. No studies have been carried out, nothing conclusive have ever come out. Is that good for our eyes, ears, and maybe even the brain? So what is the impact going to come out of this? We really do not know at this point in time. But if it can be controlled, the usage can be controlled. Our children are advised not to spend too much of time on this. Well, we might be creating a healthier generation. All changes are not good. There are both good and bad. We should know what to select and what to avoid. I think that's where the crux of the problem lies.
Thank you everyone for listening to us. I hope you have got the information required to stimulate your brains. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Were we that clear that no one has any questions to ask the experts? They're all experts. Please ask these people as much as you want. Can you pass the mic to him, please?
Good afternoon to the panel members. It was a very informative talk on AI in healthcare. Myself, I'm Dr. Joseph. I'm a senior specialist in internal medicine and diabetology from the city of Cochin. So I'm aware of Colonel Manali. I am aware of the SUT hospital in Patan because I was a former Unit 2 head at VPS Lakeshore in Cochin for 5 years, especially during the pandemic. I was also a 2022 Economic Times winner for the best diabetologist in India. So AI in healthcare is being adopted, I'm aware, in all major Indian hospitals, which is having at least more than 200 beds. And in the UAE, it is a very key word now, especially all those big pure health-owned government hospitals like Sheikh Khalifa, the ex-Mafarak Hospital, Mediclinic, American Hospital. They're very much into AI adoption. But I would like to hear from the people on the dais, how is it being actually adopted in a big scale in a hospital? From a doctor's perspective, it is all HIS, which I have been using for the past 10 years now. That is my only exposure. I'm not a robotic surgeon. But saved the lives of 600 COVID patients in Kerala during the pandemic, including ventilator patients. And I'm adept in using the newer molecules in diabetes, like incretin therapy, which is now replacing insulins in my field of study. So how is AI actually helping, apart from robotic surgeries, in day-to-day running of the hospital? That's what I would like to know.
So we've incorporated at our unit, especially with the radiology.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of screening from the radiology is starting to come up.
Okay.
And I think that's how we're going to integrate it from the labs to the radiology. And very soon I would want it in my embryology lab as well to have, so we have the incubators. You can have the AI-assisted incubators as well. So I think the larger hospitals, and I think Max is one of the biggest in North India. And we do have our systems. So as you said, AI with HIS, everybody's aware. So that's with the electronic health records and all those systems are in place. But we are integrating it with our lab services. We're integrating it with our radiology. And at one point, I would hopefully have the machine with my lab and my incubator as well. So my unit doesn't have it as yet, but we've pitched it to make sure that that's something on the agenda for the upcoming year. But radiology is something we have incorporated it with. So the screening of, the basic scans. So it does help. And there are AI-based algorithms, which the oncologists, which the medical team, and even us, we started specially algorithm-based. So for example, if someone wants to have their fertility, how are we assessing it? How's the ovarian reserve assessed? To apart from the age, the BMI, the hormone, the lab parameters, the ultrasounds. So you can have algorithms to say, right, this algorithm A probably best for this patient. And that is where we've started integrating it into our own practice. But using it apart from the robotics would be with the labs and with the radiology.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And in Colonel's Hospital in Kerala, specific any AI adaptations?
See, like I was mentioning earlier, we are in the cusp of change. So we are all putting together, firstly trying to understand what is of use and what is not of use. So that takes a lot of time. We are still, I'll just deviate a little bit and come back to the point later. Recently, I was attending a expo in Oman, and there was he looked very small, a boy, he must be in his teens. He came up on the stage, he was invited on the stage, and he started talking about AI. He says, I'm the founder of my company. My dad isn't my employee.
Okay.
So this is how he started his talk. And he was, I realized I could not even comprehend all that he was trying to say. And he had so much wealth of knowledge. A boy must be about 14, 15 years of age. Then after the event was, so the talk was over, I spent some time with this boy, tried to understand as to what motivates him, what gave him the idea as to how he should get into this field and all that. He says, "Sir, I heard so much about AI, I wanted to master it." And he says that I am in the field, I am experimenting. He's studying, he says, but I know my studies will not help me. But what I'm doing now, what I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to practice, what I'm trying to implement, that will help me much more. And he says he's looking at a billion-dollar company at this age. And he has, since I took so much of interest in him and what he was trying to say, that he is now trying to help us to see as to what is it that we must introduce. There's so much available. What is it that we can do? What sort of changes can we bring in? And what are the areas that where we can bring in this change? So I think a lot more is going to happen, much more than what is already happening. And I'll give you another example, lung cancers. All doctors would know that lung cancer is the most difficult to diagnose because TB and lung cancer have got the same symptoms. AI is doing a lot in this field, and I think we are almost in that stage where lung cancers can be identified using AI by having X-rays being made available across the country. I'm talking only about the country right now, and from that information, lung cancer can be diagnosed without much of difficulty. So the changes that are happening, that are going to happen, I think it's fantastic. But we as humans must know what is good for us and what is not so good for us. And that differentiation, once again, we have to rely on our own brains. Thank you. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, it was very informative. And one last question, like the UAE government is creating a gene bank for its citizens since the past 5 years. Are we doing something similar on the anvil in India? Because that is one thing.
There's no gene bank, but most of the hospitals, at least in the private sector, and even in the government sector, people have started realizing that there is a lot of wealth in this genealogy and genomic studies and all that. And at least in Kerala, I can talk about it. And I think even other southern states, I'm not too sure about what is happening in the northern part of the country. There is a lot of stress on genomic studies now. And there are multiple labs working together with hospitals, which is a very good sign. And I think some of these South Indian companies are operative here in UAE
yes,
also.
Yes.
And I think they are the torchbearers. So I think lots are happening. I'm not fully exposed to what is happening, but most hospitals are working with these labs and all that to see what can be done.
I think a doctor to doctor.
Yes, madam.
First, we've got to understand what we are talking about genomics. You know, it's a big bad word.
Ma'am,
you use it yourself. Are you talking of exome sequencing? Are you talking of having your entire DNA mapped out? What are we talking about? So I think if there's anything available anywhere in the world, it's available in India. And we have companies from every part. We can have the European, the American, the indigenous, and north-south, both of the companies. So your question is about a gene bank. We don't have gene banks, but yes, we have banks right from the placenta to the cord blood. So if you're looking at which part, if you're looking at that part, which is also a part of the genome, then yes, we are storing cord bloods, stem cells. If we talk about what do you want to sequence and how much do you want to map out, so I think right now, each of us, we know that there is the studies that we can do for the whole exomes. And then what is the information are we going to get with the exome sequencing? We all are carriers of some disease. We can all exhibit some. So is it the recessive? Is it the dominant? So if we are looking at the recessive genes, and in fact, in fertility, again, I'll go back. There's a lot of work in oncology and fertility, which genome is using. So what we're doing, so for example, if me and my husband want to really map out our genome, then my exome study, his exome study has to be mapped out, and you match the two together. So for example, if we have someone who is going to use a donor gamete for some reason, if either the man or the woman does not have that gamete, and we're going to use, so for example, a woman's ovarian reserve is very poor, and she wants to use a donor egg. We are right now in the phase where we can do a genome mapping of the donor, of the husband, and see if they both have a matched up of two recessive disorders, which would really increase the risk in that baby. Right from the embryo, it can be mapped out, and we will not be using that embryo. And then we would see which one to use based on the fact that they do not have that inherited disorder. So science has already advanced to the level where genomics is key. So it could be anything right from an aromatase enzyme, where maybe I am a AR, so I'm a recessive carrier, my husband's a recessive carrier, but it would be passed on to 1 in a 50, 1 in a 2 chance for my child. I would not want that. So when we are looking at genomics, is it a targeted therapy for cancer, as he said, for lung cancer? Are we looking at a disorder which we know has an inheritance either in the Mendelian from a recessive, from a dominant, or it could be multifactorial? So gene banking would be fantastic. Maybe the next thing we know is cloning. And we know from years ago, we have already Dolly the sheep, which is being cloned. So we have UK, we have America, we have China, which are producing clones. We are hearing that in the future, we'll have not only artificial wombs and babies produced from our stem cells, and then we can map out our DNA and say, these are the characteristics I want in my child. These are the characteristics I do not want in my child. These are disorders right from something as simple as diabetes. I do not want diabetes to be passed on to my child. We are right now in an era, we say that half of us would be diabetics. Asians are very high risks, as you would know. Maybe we don't want that. It's a chronic health disease that we are literally, it's an epidemic, and we don't want that. I've had patients with something even so simple as saying, I don't even want my child to wear glasses. So as you're saying, you can map out what you want, how you want it, and how you're going to tailor it right from the embryo. So probably that is the future. And then our gene banks would select however we would want, which aspect of that DNA to be used to create maybe our generations ahead.
It sounds like science fiction, but
Yes,
I'll give
really.
the mic to the gentleman.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Khan. I am the Director of Emergency Services at Emirates Health Services in Dubai. I think we are targeting towards the AI. So just a couple of comments and then maybe a questions to all of you. I'm not sure whether how many people are aware of the history of AI. It seems to be that it has been overemphasized in this era because all these IT technologies and the rest of the people who are related to IT, they are forcing us to start thinking of AI. As being doctors, and because the panel is a doctor panel, we have been forced to think in that manner. But I don't think this is something new, right? All of us know this has been there for ages, and if I'll give you just a brief idea, 1847 was the history, first AI was generated. It's almost 2 centuries. There is nothing new about it. So the first AI which could you think of as the seed of AI was 1846. So that's one thing. Second part is that by pushing our minds towards the AI, my questions to you guys are, one is that what are the limitations of AI, right? How disastrous it could be when we overemphasize the use of AI. You just mentioned, Colonel, Dr. Rajiv, is that right? Yeah. You just mentioned about this boy coming to the stage and saying blah, 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 blah. He has not learned anything. Now, how do you think this is going to impact in 50 years' time? The generation which we are producing, which is only reading through this, and everything is AI generated. Where are the neurons? This AI has been generated by human cell, right? And if the human cell is not working, they are not thinking, they are not reading the books, where we are going to end up with this AI? So I don't blame the other professions. Me as a clinician, I'm a clinician. What is a clinician? A clinician is the one who goes, sees the patient. You, doctor, mentioned about it, that this is the clinician who goes, sees the patient. Nowadays, the doctors have been trained. You were mentioning about 3Ds and 4Ds. You don't touch the patient. The cadaver is there for me to have the feeling in my first year of medical life. I got the feeling that how does it feel like? What is the muscle mass looks like? What is the bone density? The doctor is the one who has got everything in his hand. Mind and hand. This is a psychomotor skill. It has nothing to do with AI. These are all things which might help, which might not help. So I think as a senior people, leaders within the healthcare, yes, we should be discussing about the importance of use of technology, but not over discussing it. Not over discussing. We must need to make sure that we train our junior doctors as a clinician, along with the things which can help, which might not help. So I think the era which people have been forcing us to do is all these technology companies, AI people, all these IT people, because that's a business model now. You sell your AIs, you sell your things, that becomes, but as a clinician, I must emphasize on this. So my only question is, how do you see medical profession growing up with this AI and our children growing up with this AI in next 50 years' time? What are the limitations? What are the drawbacks? How it is going to impact the healthcare profession as a clinician? Thank you.
I think you spoke perfectly from your heart, as I would. So the days when we actually, now if you ask a patient, I mean, there's an audience who are not full of doctors. Sometimes the patients will say, I feel very dissatisfied also when I met the doctor. They didn't even touch me. They did not even feel me. How do we see our patients in the olden days? How do you feel a pulse? How did you take your BP? Did you put the hand on the tummy? Did you even look, feel, touch? That is core of medicine. That is the soul of medicine, and that is how it will be. The younger generations who come, the interns of today and the junior doctors of today to what we were, I think there's a huge gap. We cannot forget our clinical skills, as you said, our neurons, to our hands, to our eyes. There's something called even your gut instinct. How do you treat? There are papers, there are research papers, there's science, there's evidence, and then you look at everything, and sometimes you'll tell a patient, I think you should still do this. It may not be by the book, it's worked. Your years of experience. Sometimes you're talking about tuberculosis and lung cancer. I'm not an oncologist, but we've seen enough in our times in the government hospitals. And you will know which one is what. That is clinical experience. I think the trainees are getting less and less patient contact, real patient contact. The diseases will become more complex, but the core of all medicine will be simple and similar. If we are not going to go through our patients, the best doctors, remember, no two patients are same, no two doctors are same, no two bodies are same. Where is the AI getting its algorithms from? As you said, who puts in the data for the algorithms? So if someone comes to me and says, right, these are the 10 kind of things, what would you do? That is the data fitted in. For even radiology, if there are about 1,000 or 100,000 scans which are fed in, they are by doctors, each of them who've given their opinion. So at the end of the day, the generations have to also learn by touch and feel. I sometimes tell my children, I'm scared who's going to operate upon you and who's not going to even use their brain to know it is not an algorithm. A patient is not an algorithm. Yes, there are algorithms which are made easier and they're made better and more systematic. They give you the data, which is important. So there is something which is an add-on as an adjunct. So the times where we trained, we made our clinical diagnosis by looking at a patient, by feeling a patient. When I was in England, I just can't sit and write a host of tests. Right now, you see a doctor, they'll tell you 100 blood tests, they'll tell you an ultrasound, they'll tell you if they want to be overcautious, do a CT, do an MR, do everything, and fine, okay, we'll come to a diagnosis. In our times, what did we do? We actually saw the patient, we made a differential in our mind based without the test. The tests were secondary, the patient was primary. However, there were certain diseases which were missed, and that's where investigations do hold value. But at the same time, I think we cannot forget what our core of medicine is, and at the same time, we cannot you know, give less importance to the diagnostics, but as you said, there has to be the right balance. It cannot be that every patient needs every diagnostic and an AI is going to be the be-all and the end-all. It's not. It's the human mind with its years of experience, which according to me, I still feel that at the end of the day, our patients, if they're not examined, seen the way we were learning, it's going to be a huge gap in 50 years. Absolutely. I think that. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Adjunct. Yeah. I think that was our starting statement. For both of us, that's how we started. I don't know if you were there right at the beginning, but our starting statement was absolutely. So I think as if we have more doctors at the forum, they will all tell you they're adjuncts. And sometimes I think we need to know which is the right adjunct for who, and that can only be made by the best clinician. I think the best clinician, any patient who will want to choose the best doctor who can make the best diagnostics based on you as a patient, based on your own clinical acumen, using the adjuncts. And I think that will still remain in the future. However, we need to be made aware of limitations and benefits and use both rationally and to the best for our patient. She touched upon a very important thing about even mental health and mental health issues. And I think if you're not going to be a holistic doctor, you're not a complete doctor. Because at the end of the day, my emotions also control my disease to an extent, and we have to be mindful of that. And the perceptions which a doctor can make, only a doctor can make, not any system. So we are humans for a reason, and we are the most evolved species for I think a reason, and I'm extremely proud to be a human, and I don't think I would let any robot be smarter than me. That's my personal feeling. I'm also a person who's extremely proud to be in the cell and the body that I am, a gift given by the universe for a reason. And I think I will like to imbibe whatever is sent to us, analyze it, and use it for the best of my patient. Because that's the reason I became a doctor. My passion is my patient, and I learn from my patients. And I think if we're going to use a forum, we should have everybody here also give their opinions, how they would want to use the systems, how would they feel, how their doctor should evolve as well. Because I think the opinion from the crowd is very important as well. There are days where a patient will not be touched by a doctor, and I don't think that is the way medicine should proceed.
Sir, I would like to say something different. AI is evolving very fast. Even we not wait for 50 years to see the changes. It is like a driverless car. When it was started maybe a few years back, 50 years back or 25 years back, everyone was afraid what is going to happen. Is the accident going to happen? Today no one is questioning that. So I think it will evolve actually. Currently we are seeing only 5 to 10% of AI. And when it opens up 10, 20, 50%, things will change, sir. This is what I'm thinking. It's not even 50 years, maybe another 10 years you can see. Someone is going inside a hospital, maybe 2-3 hours, he is coming with a different version. We don't know. This is what is going to happen. Then we are going to give a chance to a patient, whether you want to go AI-assisted doctor or normal doctor.
That will definitely happen.
That will happen actually. Then a customer or the patient can decide what path he wants to take. That may be the ultimate thing.
What would you like to be? What would you like to be? To be seen by a doctor or AI?
So currently it is, currently I think doctors you should use AI as only a tool.
I'm asking about again, I'm sorry for this. 10 years time, you are on a bed. You are on an
For me, it is robots. Yeah, after 10 years, not now.
For me, from now to the end of my life, it will be a human being. I've been there. So I tell you, as a COVID frontline doctor, I was in the ICU on my deathbed. And when I was not able to even speak to anybody or machines because we were all isolated, and I tell you, the psychosis that happens is beyond compare. So when you are there and when you are looking at even a human eye, which looks at you and talks to you, maybe I don't know when I look into a robot's eye, but I know for me as a human, it will always be a human. And I've worked extremely hard to be a doctor where we are, to be the clinical and be a complete person in every sense of the way that a doctor should be. And I think being a doctor, my passion is that I give the best to my patient as a human, which is the best version of whichever species. We can create a robot, but we are probably going to work with the robot in tandem, and I don't think human doctors will be extinct. They could be first line, but I think the final word, when you will be there, you will still wait. When will my doctor come for the round and talk to me and touch me and tell me what the robot has said, is it okay or is it not? Because even when patient comes to us with the whole list from the chat GPT, let me tell you, they have the 100 differential made on that paper, yet they're not satisfied till they tell you, Doc, are you okay with what the chat GPT has said? Because I'm still not satisfied. Completely agree. Completely agree. So it's an adjunct. We have two hands. Probably we'll have the third hand, and we should. So, so for all the who follow Hindu mythology, we know we have Shivji's eye here as well. So I don't know whether it will be Shiva's third eye or the fourth eye, but I do have my own eyes also, and I have my own brain and my own heart, and my compassion and my brain works for my patients. Because a doctor without compassion and brains, I don't feel is a complete doctor. Maybe I'm a bit too emotional, but that's what makes me who I am.
All right, thank you, panelists. We're going to take one last question, and then we are going to move on to the award segment.
Good afternoon, all the experts. I think I am a Dr. Lepakshi, medical oncologist from India. So I used to treat many cancer patients, all solids and hematological malignancies. And see, with the advance of AI, we can do precisely from the diagnosis till the treatment. So AI and the healthcare should go hand in hand. See, in the decade back, cancer management was very less. See, now we are evolved like anything. We are treating many of the cancers like a chronic disease. Even in the stage 4 disease, so we are treating for many years. Means if you take stage 4 breast cancer patients, they are surviving for more than 10 years. So it is all because of the evolution in the molecular biology, treatment aspects, all those things. So for the experts, I just wanted to ask, is there, can AI be biased, or is there any training programs for the healthcare professionals about the AI? Thank you all.
That's what he's saying, to have the models to have the healthcare.
I think it is, I couldn't have agreed more with both the doctors here who have been talking about compassion, empathy and all that. Very, very true. But times are changing. Technology will invade, and we have to be very, very discreet about what we select and what we do not select. That's where the human brain comes. And next thing about, we cannot stop technology because we don't like it. That cannot happen. So therefore, I think it is up to us to decide, but after knowing what it is, not before knowing what it is. We must be able to understand, grasp what it is, and then decide. So that decision-making, discretion, and power will remain with us. I think, I hope I have answered your question, at least partially.
It's a friend, not an enemy, and I think the debate is not whether AI is going to replace a doctor or not. We're saying, is it a medical advancement which will make medicine more precise? Yes, it is. We're not debating that. And I think all of us know you have to move with the times. So I think from the times where we had elephants to moving in driverless cars, of course we've moved. It's science. If you don't move and you don't evolve, we are not humans. You said targeted therapy, definitely. And there are going to be teachings with AI for the precision, for the algorithms. Not every breast cancer is same. So your AIs for either oncology, embryology, medicine, any field, neurology, there should be teachings. And I think to your question, when we will have our undergrad and postgrad trainings, there will be AI-led models as well, because that's how science evolves. And as we are having this conversation right now, maybe we will be talking about more advancements, but they will always be friends. They work together, we walk in tandem, no one can replace the other. However, I think we have to, as he said correctly, for anything, just have an overall helicopter view, choose what is the best. Whichever advancement comes with a science-backed approach. So use what is the right approach and tailor your medicine accordingly. Medicine is a field which changes daily. And if we do not move with a scientific advancement, then we are not doctors and scientists. All of us are scientists at heart. And I think that is where we should lead our medical research, lead our science, and move forward together. So I think if we round up the panel by saying that we all want to work in a holistic way together, and thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. A truly inclusive round of discussion. Please, can we have a huge round of applause for our panelists? Can we please have our co-founder and CEO of the Golden Aim Awards to please come and give a token of appreciation to our panelists? First one for Dr. Naveel Prasad. In Zig Ziglar's words, success is the maximum utilization of the ability you have. Recipients, now we will be calling out each names one by one. In the interest of time, we will also be announcing the next name so that they can come on stage when we start. For this, we would like to invite our guest of honor, Mr. Ahmed Al-Awadi, on stage, along with our CEO and co-founder of Golden Aim Awards, Mr. Azruddin Farooqi as well, to please kindly give the awards to our amazing, distinguished leaders. The first one is for the outstanding in the field of dermatology, Dr. Mahavir Mehta, Chairman and Medical Director. Dr. Mahavir Mehta.
Mr. Faruqi and Lavadi and all our organizing team for selecting me for this prestigious award. And this award is important for anyone because this gives you responsibility to become a better human being. And being a doctor, we have heard a lot of AI session, but we have to be, we should not think about our business, we should think about diagnosis and treatment for the patient or benefit. We always think about only patient, patient and patient, and we don't think ourselves. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, can we please have Mr. Raza Siddiqui, CEO of the Arabian Healthcare Group, Arabian Healthcare Group LLC, for the Asia GCC most iconic CEO in the healthcare sector.
Standing here as the most iconic woman in social impact truly means a lot. This award is just not a recognition but a reminder of every hand held and every tears I wiped during the journey. Social work is not what I do but it is who I am. It is about turning pain into purpose and hopes into action. During this journey, I would like to thank my family, my parents who have always been by my side, and my husband who has been my backbone throughout my journey, and each one of you standing over here for telling me the true meaning of compassion. Thank you so much and have a great day. Thank you.
Next up, Dr. Daphne Soros, founder, Carousel Moms NLP, Business and Lifestyle Coaching. She is getting an award for the Asia's Iconic Women NLP and the Business Leader of the Year 2025. Next up will be Dr. Tanya.
Thank you so much for this recognition. I take this opportunity to thank no other than Dubai. This is the place that has given me safety, security as a woman, and I'm proud to raise the UAE flag for all women. Thank you so much.
Next up we have Dr. Tanya Bakshi Gopali, Director IVF and Onco-Fertility. She is getting an award for the most iconic gynecologist and IVF specialist in North India. Please give a huge round of applause. Next will be Abu Bashir Hospital.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here at this august gathering. And I think we've already had some really interesting deliberations. I'm more than happy to pursue and have this conversation further at lunch. But I think all the distinguished people here, they really resonate with the fact that all doctors, because of their hard work and innovation, are here. People from technology are here. So I think fantastic Golden AIM not only recognizes healthcare professionals, but everybody who's enhancing healthcare, who's enhancing the lives of people, be it in technology, be it in research, be it in our own field. And lovely evening for everyone. Thank you.
The next award is for Abu Bashir Hospital, laparoscopy surgery, Abu Bashir Hospital, for the best gyne and endoscopy hospital in Somalia. Dr. Lakshmi Kumar. Sir.
The best retirement. Let's go hospital. So
the next award is for Dr. Lakshmi Kumari, consultant CTBS Sudha Hospital and Medical Research Center in Kota, Rajasthan, for the Women Healthcare Excellence Award, Cardiothoracic and Vascular Surgeon.
Short में but I'll take 2 minutes because I have flown from India to Dubai to take this award. पैसा भी लगाया है. So this is a gratitude note. I would like to thank Krishna, Gaurang and Guru because of whose mercy I am here. A special thanks to my mentor in cardiothoracic and vascular surgery, Professor Ujjwal Kumar Chaudhary, जिनकी वजह से I have written more than 150 international papers and a book on chronic constrictive pericarditis, its surgical aspects. I would like to thank Anuradha ma'am, Jawal sir, my alma mater, Indira Gandhi Medical College, Shimla, PGI Chandigarh and AIIMS New Delhi. I would like to thank my family and especially my daughter Anaisha. She's right there recording my video. And she has been a constant companion with me in this journey. So thank you so much. Thank you for selecting me for this award. Thank you.
Can we please have Colonel Rajiv Manali, MD and CEO of the Pattern Super Speciality Hospital, for the India's most iconic CEO of the year in the healthcare sector. Next up will be Dr. Lipakshi Kuruba.
Thank you for this recognition. I have always wondered as to what is it that I'm doing as a CEO. And I would say that I feel that my role is a facilitator who encourages the clinicians to provide the best support, and facilitator ensuring that the patients get the best support. So this, I feel, is what I'm getting recognized for. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next award is for Dr. Lipakshi Kuruba, Senior Medical Oncologist, Narayana Hospital in Mysuru, for the most dynamic medical oncologist in India. Next up will be Dr. Naveen Prasad.
Fantastic job.
Thank you. Next up, we have Dr. Naveen Prasad, Edathil, CEO and Executive Director of KTPL Technologies Private Limited, for the most impactful global CEO of the year. Please give a huge round of applause. Next, we will have Dr. Gnaneshwar Aturu.
Thank you so much for this award. I've been working as a CEO in KTPL Technologies. We are front runners for cancer diagnostic and digital radiology to improve the patient care as well as bringing new technology. So much thank you for all of you for giving this award. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have an amazing award for Dr. Gnaneshwar Aturu, Clinical Director of Vascular and Endovascular Surgery Care Hospital, for the Healthcare Excellence Award 2025 for the Vascular and Endovascular Surgeon. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Thank you. Next will be Dr. Srimati Venkatraman.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. It's truly an honor to receive this award. It's not only inspiring for me, but to every member of my team for receiving this award, reminding that dedication and motivation will definitely change the lives of many patients. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Next award is for Dr. Srimati Venkatraman, Clinical Dietitian and Wellness Nutritionist, Mitha Ahara Eat to Live, for the most iconic woman of the year in nutrition and dietetics. Next award will be for Dr. Bangarappa Marepalli. Oh.
I stand here with immense gratitude to the Almighty. Good afternoon, all. It's a profound honor to be selected. I thank the committee and the organizing people for inviting me here and recognizing my commitment. Mine is Mita Ahara, Eat to Live, a nutrition company which heals with food. Nutrition is very important. We were talking about gut microbiome and other things. So food is the one that heals. It is the cause, prevention, as well as we can heal with food. I thank my entire team at Mita Ahara and also my family and the clients who have supported me all through the years. Thank you so much for selecting me.
Thank you so much. Next, we have the award for Dr. Bangarappa Marepalli for the Chief Clinical Embryologist, Sri Swapna Fertility Center. And the award they'll be getting is Excellence in Embryology Award. Please have a huge round of applause. Next award will be for Mr. Vipul Doshi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Bangarappa Marepalli from Hyderabad, India, clinical embryologist, serving nationally and internationally. And first of all, I would like to thank my mom, dad, my wife, and my brother. And it's really true honor to receive this prestigious award in Excellence in Embryology Award in Golden M Awards here in Dubai. And I sincerely thank to the organizers and thank you so much for this award. And I assure you that the best is yet to come. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Can we please have our next nominee, Mr. Vipul Doshi, who is the Chief Quality and Compliance Officer at the Zydus Life Sciences Limited, Global Head International of Regulatory Affairs, Research and Development for Active Pharmaceutical Ingredient and Pharmacovigilance, Zydus Life Sciences Limited, for the India's most influential healthcare leader of the year 2025. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Next award will be for Dr. Tapaswini Pradhan.
So thank you very much appreciating me for this award. Thank you, Mr. Faruqi, and thank you everybody. I think these awards really goes to first to my company Zydus, who has given me the opportunity to grow up to this level. As a Zydus, as I mentioned, is focused in many aspects of the pharmaceuticals, from small molecule to large molecule biological vaccines and the research. We have more than 4,000 research people into the who's developing the affordable medicines for the humankind. And I am part of that. I'm very proud of that. I am really appreciating the Jadas first. Second, I'm really appreciating my colleague, Mr. Prashant, Rahul, who is here, and then entire my team who has really supported me to achieve up to this. And third and not least is my family, who is unwillingly giving me the support to achieve this award. So really thank you very much. And then I think this is my 5th award, such awards, which I'm receiving in such a way. So I'm looking forward for the really serving to the nation, to the pharma world, to give the to patient the quality and efficacious and safe medication in timely manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for coming, sir.
The next award is for Dr. Tapaswini Pradhan, Senior Head and Neck Oncosurgeon at Indraprastha Apollo Hospital in Delhi, for the India's Best Head and Neck Cancer Surgeon of the Year 2025. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Next award will be for Dr. Kishore Babu.
Good afternoon, everyone. At the outset, I must thank the Golden AIM for bringing me here time and again with different accolades, different titles of my award. And this award, of course, means a lot to me. It's quite heavy being called as India's best head and neck oncosurgeon in head and neck, because I know there are real stalwarts in this field. But probably it is the past karma and the present which gets me here, and also the divine blessings. I've been dealing with cancer for the past 25 years. And the best thing which has happened in this entire journey is it has got me very close to spirituality. And I feel the speciality has also taught me to be a healer. And healing comes when science meets the soul. Thanks and immense gratitude to the organization, to the entire jury, to my patients, to my well-wishers, and of course, my family. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next award is for Dr. Kishore Babu Pentiala for the facial and plastic surgeon of Dr. Pentiala's Cosmetic Surgery and Aesthetic Center, and he's getting an award for the best plastic surgery center in India. Next award will be for Dr. Rajiv Kumar.
Hi. Good afternoon, Dubai. I would like to thank my team, Dr. Pentialas. The same time, this is my second consecutive year here in Dubai. I would like to thank the entire team, Golden Aims, for having me here. And special thanks to my wife, Dr. Madhu Patia. Thank you. Cheers, Dubai.
All the best.
All right. Can we please have Dr. Rajiv Kumar Mittal, pediatrician and neonatologist of the Sanjeevani Medical Center for the India's Best Pediatrician of the Year 2025. Next award will be for Dr. Firasat Khan.
Hello, everybody. It's a great pleasure for me for presenting in this platform. I'm really thankful to the Golden Name Award jury and the organizers for selecting me for this award and appreciating my work. And it gives me a strength to do more for the society as I can. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. The next award is for Dr. Firasat Khan, Director Emergency Services at Emirates Health Services in Fujairah Hospital, UAE. He's getting an award for the Most Trusted Healthcare Leadership Award in Emergency Medicine. Please give him a huge round of applause. Next award will be for Dr. Rasmi Ranjan Padhi. Sir, a couple words, please.
Thank you very much for inviting me for this award, and it's an honor to achieve this award from the Golden Aim. And I'm really appreciative of you for your excellency in bringing here. I'm really thankful for the organizers for having me over here, and it's a great honor to have this award. I represent the Emirates Health Services over here, and it's a proud moment for me. But thank you very much for inviting me here. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Give me please have Dr. Rasmi Ranjan Padhi, Chief of Neurointerventional Unit of JKNM Hospital in Coimbatore, for the most dynamic neurointerventional radiologist in India. Next award will be for Dr. Joseph Kunirikal Joseph.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm real thankful and honored to receive this award, and it motivates us to do more for our patients. I basically deal with stroke interventions. So yes, we are doing some work for stroke patients, and we need to continue it for better life of stroke patients. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Can we please have Dr. Joseph Kunirikal Joseph, Specialist Internal Medicine at Right Health Clinics, Karama, for the UAE's most trusted diabetologist and internal medicine specialist of the year 2025. Next award will be for Dr. V.D. Meal.
Thank you to our chief guest and organizer, Asaruddin sir, and to all the winners, my congratulations. It is very noble of this golden awards. Every year it's being held, it has a lot of credibility. So I was thrilled beyond words when they had made me that I was chosen as UAE's most trustworthy internist and diabetologist. My warm thanks to the rulers of UAE for giving so much opportunities to Indians and people from all over the world, in fact. It is such a free and safe country, and we in India hold a lot of respect for the UAE. And I use this award to dedicate to my mother, my wife, my father, who is responsible for me being a doctor in the first place. And my only goal in the future is to provide selfless and honest services to my patients who place a lot of trust in me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. The next award is for Dr. V.D. Meal, Managing Director of the Dr. V.D. Meal Manorog Hospital and Research Center for the India's Most Trusted Mental Health Leader Award. Please give him a huge round of applause. next award will be for Dr. Anup Amarnath.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Golden M, for selecting me and recognizing my job in the mental health. And thank you again for inviting me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. The next award for Dr. Anup Amarnath, Chairman of the Geriatric Medicine Manipal Hospitals, for the most trusted geriatric medicine specialist in India. Please give him a huge round of applause.
Hello. Thank you very much. Dr. Anup is not here. On behalf of him, his contribution to geriatric medicines are immense. Lot of research, lot of things, and lot of products, geriatric medicines are coming to UAE very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, before we move on to the online awardees, we would like to thank the amazing team who put this together. So can we please have a huge round of applause for our events director, Ms. Sachi Mehta.
Sheikh Kalim to come on the stage.
Okay. Can we please have Sheikh Kalim please join us on stage for giving out these awards as well? Thank you, sir. First award is for Ms. Sachi Mehta as the events director for today.
Our next award goes to our wonderful host, Forum Shah. Can we all have a round of applause for how well she has hosted so far? Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right. We have the next award for Dr. Chandrika Surendran, Director and Global Dialect Hub and Consultancy Services in Pune, for the Women Excellence Award of the Year. Can we please have you on stage, ma'am?
Good afternoon to all. I am very much delighted to be here today, little late I think. Then also I can attend this meeting, and with this all eminent persons, this my award. I am very much grateful to the organizers who gave me this, who selected me to this award. This is the 7th award I have received, and 3 from Dubai itself. I came all the way from Pune to receive this award. Thank you for the team.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And following the team awards, now we have 3 Zainabs who have helped us today. The first one is for Zainab Abdul Rauf Mabkar. Can we please have you on stage? Dr. Prakash. On stage? Okay, would you like to come on stage for that? Or? Okay. Next one is for Zainab Abbas. And last but not the least, Zainab Ali Asgar. Thank you so much, sir. All right. We'll announce it later. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time and for helping us with giving out the awards. Thank you so much. We will have a short break. The lunch is served outside. We request all of you to please enjoy a beautiful meal and join us back after lunch. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone had an amazing meal. Can we have some energy back in the room, please? Did everyone have a good meal? Yes. Are we ready to move ahead with the program? Yes. All right. So now we have a few more awardees who are here. So we please request our guest of honor, Mr. Ahmed Alawadi, and our CEO and co-founder, Mr. Farooqi, to please join us on stage to give out these awards. The first award is for Dr. Gunjan Chanchalani, Director of Critical Care Medicine, Wockhardt Hospital in Mumbai Central, for the India's most iconic critical care medicine specialist of the year 2025. Next award will be for Dr. Ritu. In the meantime, we request you to say a short thank you.
Thank you so much for this honor that I have received today. Critical care medicine is not just a specialty. It requires madness. It requires madness to be there at the side where there is crisis, to create hope from that crisis, to create order in that chaos which is there. So critical care is not, for me, a branch that I am doing. It is basically who I am. Critical care is what I am, who I am, and it defines me. Thank you so much for this honor today.
Thank you so much. The next award is for Dr. Ritu Santwani, founder and CEO, 360-Degree Healthcare Studio, for the Healthcare Personality of the Year. Please, can we have a huge round of applause for her? Next award will be for Dr. V. Lakshmi. In the meantime, ma'am, would you like to say a short thank you note?
Yeah, thank you everyone, and a special thanks to jury. And all the things always start, as I always say, with my Mata Rani blessings and my parents' blessings, and of course my lifeline, my sister is here. So I dedicate this award to my Mata Rani, Jai Mata Di. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next award is for Dr. V. Lakshmi, Senior Consultant and Head of Department, Neonatology, for the most dynamic neonatologist in India. Thank you. Next award will be for Professor Shilpa. In the meantime, ma'am.
Thank you, Golden Aim Awards, for conferring this award on me. As I told you, neonatology needs lot of patience and lot of criticality. It is a combination of both. We have to live for that moment. Anything can happen anytime, but still we go along, cruise along with the hope that this is going to end, all is well. Every baby as preterm as 25 weeks and 500 grams, we start their journey. They live with us at least for 100 days before they go well, very well. And I am very honored to be with Dr. Mehta's for the last 25 years. And my first nest of birds have flown away out of country and doing successfully very well. And I thank my guru, my mentor, Dr. Shanmugasundaram, and Dr. Mehta's Hospital for giving me this opportunity to have a long journey there of 25 years duration. And I wish to continue it for many more years and help neonates have a great future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. The next award is for Professor Shilpa S. Santwani, Technological Leader, Financial Services for the Women of Impact in Technology. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Thank you. Next award will be for Dr. Suleiman Ladhani. In the meantime, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you very much. I would like to start with a big congratulations for the great event, Golden Ains. This is my second time with you in Dubai, and we really feel honored to be over here. And of course, thank you very much, Dr. Ritu Santwani, my lifeline. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The next award is for Dr. Suleiman Ladhani, consulting chest physician and sleep specialist at Saifi and Wockhardt Hospital, for the most trusted chest physician and pulmonologist in India. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him? Thank you. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. A big thank you to the jury and my family and even my colleague who is present here. I was pleasantly surprised to see her, Dr. Gunjan. Being a chest specialist, I think we try to help people breathe better and live better. And living in places where there is a lot of pollution and chest-related problems post-COVID, I think I am very happy and satisfied to be in this field and helping people to recover and get a smile back on their face. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And last but not the least, can we please have Dr. Abhishek Rao Kodkal, who is a specialist anesthesiologist at Emirates Hospital in Jumeirah. And he is getting an award for the most dynamic anesthesiologist in Dubai. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him?
Thank you very much, Golden AM Awards, for conferring this honor to me. I'm very happy to be here. I came to Dubai with a lot of apprehensions 4 years back from Manipal, and Dubai has given a lot to me, and I'm very happy to be here. I am not very good at speaking. I'm very good in singing, actually. So I'll sing one line. रहे या ना रहे कल, कल याद आएंगे पल पल, सोचे क्या छोटी सी जिंदगी, कल मिल जाए तो होगी खुश नसीबी, हम रहे या ना रहे याद आएंगे ये पल. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you so much, sir. I think before we move on to the next segment, we request all of you to kindly join us on stage for a group photograph, and then we'll be moving on to the online awards. If everyone who has won an award can come with their awards, it'll look great in the picture. Two, three lines, yeah. ये स्पीकर पीछे डाल सकते हो क्या आगे नीचे रख सकते हो थोड़ी देर के लिए यहाँ पर साइड अच्छा आइडिया था Thank you so much, everyone. All right, now we are going to move on to our online attending awardees. So we're going to have the names, and then each awardee can come online and give a short thank you speech. The first one is for outstanding contribution in the field of healthcare, pediatric pulmonologist, for Professor Dr. H. Paramesh, visiting professor, physician and scientist at Devecha Center for Climate Change, Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. For the most impactful healthcare leader in South Africa, the award goes to Gamma Major Sindhi, Executive Director, Chrismore Research Institute. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Dr. Ajit Kumar Roy, MBBS, MD, General Medicine, MD, Neurology, FICP, FIAN at Manipal Hospital, Bangalore, and he gets an award for India's Healthcare Icon of the Year in Neurology. All right, the next award is for Most Dynamic Gynecologist and IVF Specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Shyam M. Gupta, Chief Fertility Specialist and Business Director. The next award is for Most Iconic Global Woman Leader of the Year, Health and Fitness. And the award goes to Miss Adila Budula, counseling physiologist and life coach, Les Marianas Wellness Sanctuary. The next award is for Asia's Most Iconic Ophthalmologist of the Year 2025. And the award goes to Dr. Pal Singh, consultant ophthalmologist at Tun Hussain on National Eye Hospital in Petaling, Jaya. The next award is for Most Iconic Gynecologist and Clinical Reproductive Immunologist in India. And the award goes to Dr. Mugdha Roth, gynecologist and clinical reproductive immunologist at Dr. Roth Center for Reproductive Immunology.
So I'm Dr. Mugdha Raut, a gynecologist and a clinical reproductive immunologist. And I think this is my 5th year of receiving this award from Dynagic Awards. I'm extremely grateful to them. One, because I have lived up to their standards of selection every year. And awards like this help this field of clinical reproductive immunology to get worldwide recognition so that people begin to know the importance of reproductive immunology in miscarriages, IVF failures, and unexplained infertility. So from starting, when the awards came up first, we had only one center in Mumbai. And from there today, we have progressed to having 7 centers in India doing only the treatment of clinical reproductive immunology for couples of repeated miscarriages, IVF failures, and unexplained infertility. So thank you very much, Golden Aim Awards, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to get the award again.
Thank you so much. The next award is for India's Most Trusted Clinical Reproductive Immunologist of the Year 2025, which is Dr. Mohan Raut, gynecologist and clinical reproductive immunologist at Dr. Raut Center for Reproductive Immunology.
Hello, Dr. Mohan Raut here. Thank you, Golden Aim Awards, for selecting our center, Dr. Raut Center for Reproductive Immunology, as the best center. And this is again in 5th year in row that we are getting this award. And our center specializes in the treatment of patients who have unexplained repeated miscarriages, recurrent IVF failures, and unexplained infertility using our patented process. We have a patented process called Immulate, which is a form of lymphocyte immunization therapy. And the way we do it is unique. And we have presented our data to various international conferences. And we have shown a success rate of 75 to 80% in these difficult to treat couples, which is at par with the international results. And I'm thankful again to Golden Aim Awards for selection of our center. And as Dr. Mugdha said, this will help reproductive immunology reach new heights and creating awareness among masses about this unique and specialized treatment which has so far helped thousands of couples. So I'm thank you so much, Mr. Azharuddin, Dr. Farid, and entire team of Golden Aim Awards. Thank you so much.
So this is 8. There are 22 total. It's fine. Thank you, sir. Next one, we have an award for the Asia's Most Iconic Obstetrician and Gynecologist of the Year 2025, and the award goes to Datuk Dr. Mohammad Neeraj bin Mohammad Faisal, obstetrician and gynecologist at Asunta Hospital. Next award is for Award for India's Most Trusted Oncologist of the Year, and the award goes to Dr. Tanveer Abdul Majid, surgical oncologist at the Zen Multi-Speciality Hospital, Chembur, Mumbai. The next award is for Women Educational Excellence Award of the Year to Ms. Hande Murad, co-founder and CEO at Future International School.
Hello,
Hi, we can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon from Turkey. It's a true honor to join you here again and to receive the Woman Personality of the Year award in education for the second consecutive year. This recognition means so much to me, not only as a personal milestone, but as a reminder that consistency, passion, and purpose truly make a difference. Education is not just what I do, it's who I am. Every day I witness the power of learning to transform lives, open minds, and build future. This is just one milestone. The real success is the lives we touch along the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Healthcare Excellence Award of the Year in Neurosurgery for Dr. Rupesh Kumar, VR Director of Neurosurgery, MGM Healthcare, Chennai. The next award is for Most Trusted Radiation and Clinical Oncologist in Nigeria for Dr. Ayuba Hanatu Usman, Consultant Radiation and Clinical Oncologist at National Hospital Abuja, Cancer Consciousness Initiative CCI. The next award is for Healthcare Excellence Award of the Year in Laparoscopic and Cancer Surgeon, and the award goes to Professor and Dr. Prem Nanda Patanaik, Professor and Director, Department of GI Science and Advanced Laparoscopic Surgery, High Tech Medical College, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Moving on. The award for the most iconic healthcare personality of the year, Dr. Gopal Bhatnagar, MT, Chair Heart, Vascular and Thoracic Institute, Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. Next one, for the most iconic healthcare leadership award in embryology, embryologist Yulia Diakova, who is the head of embryology laboratory, Art IVF Clinic.
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, thank you so much for such an incredible award, which is not only mine, and it also belongs to my amazing team, whose dedication turns science into miracles every day. And it also belongs to my family and for my mentors for their support. To be called a leader in such a unique field is a great honor. So I'm deeply grateful for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next is an award for the India's most trusted oncologist of the year, Dr. Tanveer Abdul Majid, surgical oncologist, Zen Multi-Speciality Hospital in Chembur, Mumbai. Moving on. The next award is for India's Quality Healthcare Leader of the Year 2025, and the award goes to Dr. Shweta Bandal, Director Strategic Operations, Qtone Healthcare Solutions LLP.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible and visible too.
Yes.
And I hope I am on the screen.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank Golden Aim Award for the recognition. And I also would like family. Without them, this have been not possible to be in healthcare quality and being leadership position. So quality, healthcare quality has been my passion, and I feel this award has given me a great responsibility to take this quality standards across globally and make it more prominent, where people really know the quality and have a great aim toward improving the healthcare quality. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next award is for outstanding contribution in the field of healthcare cardiology, and the award goes to Dr. Virendra Mishra, Head of Department of Cardiology at Burj Al Reem, Abu Dhabi. All right, moving on. For the Global Most Impactful Academician of the Year 2025, the award goes to Professor Elsie Ifa Kaufman, Dean of School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Moving on. For the most dynamic global corporate communications leader of the year 2025, the award goes to Sophie Good Georgie, Chief Corporate Communications Officer at Jospong Group of Companies in Ghana. The next award is for Women Excellence Award of the Year in Research and Education, and the award goes to Dr. Shweta Arora, neuroscientist, Evolve Your Brain.
Yeah, I got the number. I'll save it.
Okay, sir. Actually, the metro is rise.
I'm coming down. I'm just taking my bag and baggage and coming.
Do you want?
No, no, no. I'll be there.
That's okay.
All right, and the last award is for Dr. Romana Momin, radiologist, One Roof Diagnostic Center, Pune, and she gets the award for Women Healthcare Excellence Award of the Year.
Okay.
Okay. And the next award is for Educational Excellence Award of the Year, and the award goes to Mr. Kaisar Dopaishi.
Hello. Yeah, I can speak, I guess.
Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this honor, for excellence in leadership. And I accept this with deep gratitude and humility. Leadership has always been to me about service, bringing out the best in people, inspiring shared purposes, and creating space for people to thrive. And of course, this award belongs to the incredible team, mentors, and colleagues who have worked alongside, often challenged me and believed in the shared vision. So their trust and collaboration makes leadership so much meaningful and rewarding. And I also want to thank the organizers, the Golden Award organizers, for recognizing and celebrating leadership that uplifts others, because when we lead with empathy, integrity, and vision, we shape not just organizations, but futures. Thank you once again for the honor. I'm inspired to continue to learn, grow, and lead with purpose. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. The next award is for Most Trusted Radiation and Clinical Oncologist in Nigeria, and the award goes to Dr. Ayuba Hanatu Usman, Consultant Radiation and Clinical Oncologist at National Hospital Abuja and Cancer Consciousness Initiative, CCI. Can we please have a few words from you? The next award is for the Most Trusted Radiation and Clinical Oncologist in Nigeria. Yeah. All right. We have a few more awards, so we'll just be announcing them. Award for the Excellence and Leadership in Healthcare is for outstanding contribution in the field of science of healthcare cardiology. The award goes to Dr. Virendra Mishra, who is the head of Department of Cardiology at Burj Dream, Abu Dhabi. The next award for Women Educational Personality of the Year is presented to Miss Anahita Pagriwala, who is a principal at Mayur Private School. The next award is for Most Trusted Laparoscopic and Bariatric Surgeon in Dubai, and it is presented to Dr. Rohit Kumar, Medical Director and Head of Department Surgery at International Modern Hospital in Dubai. The next award is for the most trusted radiation and clinical oncologist in Nigeria for Dr. Ayuba Hanatu Usman, consultant radiation and clinical
This
oncologist
is our
at
chairman,
National Hospital Abuja,
We are learning
Cancer
from her every
Consciousness Initiative CGI.
I think
Ma'am, can you speak a few words?
Right. Will it be lecture? Yeah, I will get I need to get because I that's nice. The women focus. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, okay.
Dr. Ayuba, can you please speak a few thank you words? You're on unmute right now.
Because there are some of the sentences that I have to elaborate. So we are doing that. All right. They will call out me. If you are there, present out. And I'll be somebody.
Dr. Ayuba, can you hear us? No. Ma'am, would you like to say a few words?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning to everyone, all distinguished members, awardees, and organizers. This has been a wonderful nomination. I'm so grateful for this wonderful nomination. I've all made my day. I love all my patients, cancer survivors, and colleagues, and Golden Aim Conference and Awards. Thank you for being awesome. Okay, do you know?
Thank you. The next award is presented to Dr. Bindu Mulakavalupil for the India's most iconic liver transplant intensive care specialist of the year 2025. The next award is for Women Healthcare Excellence Award, Obstetrician and Gynecologist, which is presented to Dr. Preeti Gupta. Next one is for the best anesthesiologist in Dubai, which is presented to Dr. Parul Dubey, who's a specialist anesthesiologist at Dubai Rashid Hospital. Moving on, the next award is for Most Impactful Women Leader Award in Research and Education, which is presented to Dr. Faria Sayad, who's an associate professor at Bad Spa University Academic Center in Ras Al Khaimah. And the last award is presented to Professor Mayank Watts, who's a consultant pulmonologist, sleep medicine at Poland and SMS Hospital in India for the most trusted pulmonologist and sleep physician in UAE. Thank you so much and congratulations to all the awardees. And with this, we conclude today's session. And thank you everyone for making Golden Aim Awards ceremony today a triumph. We request everyone to please keep continuing the amazing, fabulous work that they are doing. And we hope to see you guys again next year. Thank you very much.